Now,
Jim,
am I safe? Am I safe here? I don't know. I heard the alt-right will target me if I come on the show.
I don't know. Do you have the protection of the GG police?
I hope so. Hashtag GG police, please protect me.
Oh, fuck.
I heard that the alt-right put grease on V's chair.
It's all part of the nefarious plan at the alt-right headquarters, Cow, to target V. You know, it's tragic, really. So I don't know. What were your thoughts? You guys watch or no?
Oh, we watched. I don't know. I want to say that he gets it today, but within a couple of days, I have a feeling he's gonna be back on the fucking boards and doing this shit again. Like, I don't think that. Like, I think you got the point through to him. Like, he heard the point. He was like, "Oh, that makes sense." But I don't know if it took hold.
I don't know. We'll see. I noticed from him and some other people, a lot of people dropping the suggestion that if you show up on the Kumite or on Warski's stream, or probably even Baked Alaska's, I guess, if you still had it, that you're going to get doxxed and harassed just for showing up, which is fucking stupid.
Tariq, like, the same people, that same board, right? That's where Mike Enoch was doxxed.
I wouldn't know about that. I just know that Cal likes to fuck with pretty much anybody. It's not a political thing. It's just whatever they find funny.
Like, that's what everybody was telling. There's nothing political about it. It's just, if you react, you're who they're gonna go at. You're who they want to play with. If you're gonna play back, then they're gonna play with you.
Yeah, essentially, if you give a reaction, yeah, you're gonna get fucked with. That's the whole purpose of the board. I mean, it's literally called, it's called fucking lolcow. You'd think that would be apparent to anybody that stumbled on there that, oh, okay, they're looking to fuck with me. But apparently not. Apparently some people are just unaware.
I wouldn't have thought V would have been that unaware, especially as much time as he spends there. Like, look at the other boards they're doing. Is everyone there a political target?
Well, that's what I tried to explain to him. I mean, the fucking thread titles weren't the alt-right. It wasn't Blood Sports General. It was the rational YouTube skeptics shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to explain to him, like, maybe you've drawn the attention for another reason that doesn't have anything to do with debating the alt-right per se, or showing up on the Kumite or Warski. Maybe it's other shit that's drawn their attention. But I don't know. I don't know if I got through to him or not.
I forgot about the rationalist movement until last night. Somebody pointed it out to me. Like, they've tried this rebranding thing a few times apparently. You know, the rationalists, the liberalists. Like, there's a need to rebrand. Do you have any clue where the fuck that comes from? Like, they want a label. Like, they hate labels a lot, and they bury that shit. But
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know why the name change every 6 months. Wait a minute now. Are you safe? Are you sure you can come on here?
Oh,
I mean, I don't want you to get hurt.
Fred had invited me, but did you listen to my after stream?
No, I hopped out, so I didn't hear your after stream. I thought you were just going through super chats.
I want to apologize here as well, because I did on my stream, right? So everything I said about the Kumite, right, about people coming here getting doxxed and shit, is not. I take it back. Okay, it's not on the Kumite. From what I saw, it's only on Andy's show and only when people went against the alt-right. And I maintain what I said. I gave you 5 people that had shit happen to them. You gave me 1 that did it.
I gave you 5, V. Tariq Nasheed, the 3 Antifa that went up against Mike Enoch, and there was another one that I listed if you go back and listen.
And we considered, okay, if you go there to make a complete ass of yourself and you say that your dick is a weapon of mass destruction, I think you're not going to be a lolcow. I think you're safe.
I got 2 questions for you, V. Okay. The first question is, you mentioned in that tweet that we have people on here saying nigger Jews. Is that like a thing that you often hear on the Kumite? And if so, who has been saying it?
Yeah, well, if you want to have a place where saying nigger is allowed and saying Jewish people is allowed, then if you're going to call the police for hate speech on that, don't be surprised if people don't go up. It's not the Kumite, but it was on the Warski stream, for instance, where you know, like for instance with Jim, right? He tried to get me woke on the Jewish question on my stream, right? And
not at all. I was unfamiliar with the subject. I still can't believe that.
Okay, so you're not familiar with the subject, right? It's very difficult for me to explain the subject when I know there's an army of trolls that are willing to call the hate police on you, right? So it is like, okay, there are some decent people enforcing hate speech around, so I can't really talk about the Jewish question then. Is that fair enough? Is it a good explanation of what's going on?
Yeah, but V, this would go back to what I was saying earlier. I mean, you can't put this on Andy and you can't put this on Tonka and say, oh, well, if you want to host a show where you can say nigger or kike or whatever, and then call the police, because Andy Worski didn't call the police on Sargon. Tonka didn't call the police on Sargon. You can't attribute that to their audience. Again, you've got to...
My point is, if people don't want to go...
Wait, V, where did you see that they were going to call the police on Sargon? What particular place on the internet did you see that claim?
Okay, the police was called on Sargon, and there's video evidence of it.
Okay, did you see that claim pop up anywhere before that happened?
Look, Jim.
Where did you see it? No, where did you see it pop up? Just
I did say. Okay, so if it pops up on Cow, do you think the police will go, well, this is an anonymous image board, there's no reason for us to
No,
take
but what I'm saying is I explained to you in that stream what is going on. So again, if you're saying I saw it on Cow and then it happened, well, again, like I said, you're walking collateral damage if you keep interacting with them.
I understand, but I will stop. After today, I will definitely stop taking what Cow does to me, and I will stop responding to it. But what I am trying to get, because friend had asked me a question, so I have to respond to that question. It's today only, the day where V answers questions. After this, I'll say, well, I can't talk about it. But it's the idea that if this is happening, when people say, I don't want to go on the Worski to debate against Richard Spencer or to talk against alternative hypothesis, I would understand why that person chooses not to go. It's not because he doesn't have argument or is afraid of Richard Spencer or that Andy will mistreat him or anything like that. Is that, having a conversation where the Jewish question pops up, maybe the person doesn't want the police to call at his house. Because the police doesn't care that it's coming from Cow. It doesn't care that it's coming from anywhere on the internet. They get a report and they have to file it and check it out.
Mm-hmm. So what happened with the police?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, no, now I'm interested. You can't say that. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, you can contact Sargon and you can ask him what happened with the police if you want.
Oh, come on, Capo. What happened at the Dawn? Is he okay? Is he in the big house right now? Is he in Leavenworth?
You have him on Skype. You can contact him.
Here we go. Here the shit show started. Okay. Andy, you gonna take that shit? You
what up,
bastard, troll leader?
Yo, I won't have I won't have access to a good mic right now for a little bit.
That's fine.
But if this is okay, I don't know how shit it sounds. Yeah, alt-right leader family.
Actually, Andy, I might need to leave. I heard being around you is dangerous, and I don't want to get attacked by the alt-right. So.
I know, I keep hearing that. Sorry, Jim. I apologize.
Well, I saw your big alt-right stream where you had Joyce Sparkles and Keemstar on, as I know they're all very political, and that entire discussion is super political.
Well, I also said, joining a non-political discussion isn't going to get you a win to the lolcow status. Here's my beef, Andy, right?
Joyce Sparkles was already lolcow. Are you kidding me? They have fucking threads on Kiwi Farms, and they've had him on 8chan about her.
I didn't know
nothing politics about her.
The thing is that you're trying to make, Jim, is that you think I believe the entire cow board is political, and I don't. It's just that particular thread, and I noticed the pattern, right? But the thing is, I had the discussion on Andy's channel. Jesus Christ, Andy, are you okay? Who's breathing like that?
He's trying to calm him. He's trying to calm himself down after Failure put up this post showing the list of people that haven't been doxxed. Tariq Nasheed, Brownie of Opinions, Failure Terminated, the Liberalist from the Discord, Bronx Blogger, Kevin Logan, Mike Tokes, Laura Loomer, Halsey, PSA Snitch, Friended Forever, Distributist, Academic Agent, Tim Blake, and Styx Hexenhammer.
I think
you got the whole list there.
No,
I think Failure. I think Failure was actually doxxed though.
Failure, were you?
Not Failure. Sorry, no, my bad.
No, Failure's in the goal. That's
Kevin Logan.
Failure, were you doxxed from showing up on the...
I corrected myself instantly, right? I was talking about Kevin Logan. He was actually bitching and complaining about that.
You're comparing
me
to...
he wasn't doxxed.
Logan, motherfucker, kick me out.
No, Kevin wasn't doxxed. I don't think he was doxxed. And he said he's down to be on my show.
You know what?
But he DM'd me and he's like, "Yo, whenever you need someone, just, let me know. I'll hop on." I'm like, "All right." It was just you and Sargon were the only ones who were talking about my channel. Like, oh, if you're on the channel, you'll be ruined.
I hope I'm wrong. Okay, listen, I honestly do. Like, in a month, we're going to see if I'm right or not. I mean, look, the last time I went there and I had this conversation with Spencer, it went really well. I think it was, one of the best debates I was on. I think that I enjoyed talking with Spencer, and I think you were an awesome moderator as well.
Oh, thank you.
And
so what was the whole problem? Yeah.
The problem is that I talked to Arch, hey, let's do another one. Because I thought this one went great. Let's do another. And maybe we can talk about, some of our principles and shit like that next time, because we didn't get into it. And Arch said no, because I got doxed and shit. I don't want to go. And it's like, okay,
really?
if I want, yeah. I mean, he tweeted it out.
You were saying he was, he was doxed what, like his address or what?
Yeah, his address. They contacted his dad as well. And, he's not reacting to it, which is, I guess, what you're supposed to do. But the thing is, like, I would really like to come back on your channel and have a debate. But who can I debate with? Who's going to join? Huh?
But was it directly after our debate, or was it before?
After.
Because I know you were saying that there was a post, a post before the show, before it was really even like it was like what, 2 weeks before, with like his face or something, right?
Yeah, like before you announced it, they showed his face, and that's fine. It's like, it's just a fake. Who the fuck cares, But the contacting his dad part is after he came on it. And the problem is, like, okay, I want to go. Who's going to be my debating partner? Maybe I can get Jim. Maybe he can educate Richard Spencer on the Jewish question. I don't know.
Was his stuff out there before? Arches?
No, it's just his face. It was from a stream with Sargon, so that was it. Yeah, like, I didn't complain about that shit. That's fine, But his address and I mean, you can talk to Art yourself. You have him on Skype.
Well, I did message him. He was just like, I had a good time, but I'm disappointed.
Yeah, he tweeted it out as well. And this is what I'm saying. It's like, if I want to talk with Spencer on your channel, I can't get people to do so with. And it's fine, but I just have to stop talking with him, but not because he has arguments that, I don't want to engage with. It's just that I have to ignore the trolls at this point.
Maybe it's because you've been reacting the way, like, for example, with Sargon. His reaction is always just so over the fucking top. Like when you guys did your post stream, which, you had a great debate. I think I was even saying to you, I messaged you that was awesome, whatever. And then like the post stream, I just hear all these clips of you and Sargon just taking mad swings at the show, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, guys, your reaction is what they're looking for. Like what Metokur was saying before, it's not like the alt-right message board. It was the skeptic, what was it called? Metokur? The skeptic fucking...
Are you talking about the thread title?
Yeah, I think it was like, HN?
It's YouTube Rational Skeptic Community.
Yeah, and they're always focusing now on UV and on Sargon. And I think it's because the reaction that you guys like give right after, it's this over the top, like dramatic, I
get it. I don't think you can separate people's personalities from their ideas, right? So if you want one of us to come, we're going to have the personality as well. And the solution is to ignore the trolls. I agree. I hope that the other guests are going to get the treatment that I got, and I hope you're right. I hope that this is just.
Did you read the comments on that show? People, like, it was split 50-50. A lot of people liked you. A lot.
Yeah, I want to come again, I honest to God, like, you know what? Maybe I will. I don't know. But who am I going to...
It never has to be 2v2. I mean, it could be 1v1. Like, it doesn't have to be 2... You know what I mean? It doesn't... Yeah, no, I understand. People get a little bit antsy. And, believe me, it sucks that there are people doxing and being horrible, but like I find with I don't know, I've had how many shows on my channel in the past 2 months? A lot, right? And not many people are getting attacked.
Not all of them are political.
But even the political ones, a lot of people aren't doxed or whatever.
What was the Jewish guy's name? What the fuck is he?
Halsey?
Yeah. Is he a liberalist as well? I don't think he is.
He's ready for the next one. I think it's March 1st, him versus David Duke.
The guy is awesome. I really enjoyed listening to him.
Yeah, it's him and some other Jewish dude versus David Duke and someone that David Duke is bringing on. He made like a whole Photoshop of it and stuff. Like he wants the blood. He like photoshops it like with like blood in the background, and he like when he fought Mike Enoch on Valentine's Day, his Photoshop in the background is just fucking President Trump holding Mike Enoch's head, like severed head with blood pouring down. Like he is a true internet blood sportser. So
someone told me in a DM, Warski's girlfriend walked in during the call, and you could hear in the background it stinks in here. Do you leave your office, Andy?
No, I'm eating Popeye's chicken.
Andy, I want to ask V something.
Yeah.
V, okay, so you said,
just don't make me fall off the chair again.
Yeah, why? No more pratfalls. You're fine. Why? You're like, why would I engage with them? Maybe I'll just stay away. Right? Like you and Sargon are saying that.
Yeah.
But what if they continue to fuck with you? I mean, are you basically telling people like, hey, if I don't want V or Sargon to debate anything in particular, all I've got to do is fuck with them, and they'll associate it with that and never do it again?
But here's the thing, Jim. Right? On one hand, I've been on the Kumite a lot, and people ask like, why doesn't Sargon come here? Why doesn't he debate? Blah, 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 blah. And then on the other hand, you're like, okay, why aren't you ignoring the trolls and shit like that?
Yeah, I'm saying ignore the trolls, which is 8chan. But what I'm saying is if you're making a declarative statement saying, or the cowboard, what I'm saying is if you're making a declarative statement saying, basically all these people have to do is fuck with me enough and I'll never engage in debate again. What if they start doing it when you debate feminists or SJWs? Or what about liberals? What if they start doing it every time?
I guess it's pick your battles. It's like how much do you think about that particular engagement is going like cost benefit type of situation? If it's just going to be something that's not really needed to be done, then you can choose not to engage. I mean, I'm not going to debate a bedroom feminist if I know that people are going to try to get me fired. I think I could. But on the other hand, for instance, I would debate an Antifa professor even if I know people are going to get me fired. Is like the person you're also debating, like the risk versus the reward. Like if you what the fuck pwn a bedroom feminist, like what exactly do you accomplish, right? But if you have a talk with an Antifa professor, you manage to expose the ideology to the world, I think that's more productive. And then I would take the risk.
Okay, so if Antifa started doxing you every time you had a debate with Antifa, you would keep doing it?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I think Antifa are actually a cancer, that they're actually a problem that's being sold in a very nice, compassionate way to people. And a lot of people don't even understand they're communists. And I think everyone that goes against Antifa and exposes their ideology to the world is doing a service.
That's weird. All right, man. I just wanted some clarity.
Yeah, well, when you take bike locks and you have a university professor cracking the skulls of people in the streets with a bike lock, yeah, I think that's disgusting, and it needs to be talked about. It's not something that's funny anymore. It's not just trolling or whatever. It's not an internet movement or some shit. When you listen to the by any means necessary survivors, like kids that were taken from their parents and they were taken from school and taken somewhere else and held against their will, indoctrinated to be revolutionaries, yeah, I think that's fucked up. I think people need to talk about that shit.
I actually thought it was interesting one thing you were saying in your post show after the debate about the alt-right in particular. You and Sargon were saying something along the lines of like, oh, they're starting to, like lower their aggressiveness, like they're trying to be more rational and talk more politely. And this is a tactic they're using. Do you believe that like they're just acting polite now just as a tactic?
I don't know. I do think that they're a little bit more moderate. Like 3 years ago, you'd hear the Andrew Anglin opinion a lot more often. It's like, yeah, let's use tasers to zap illegals and drag them out of the country, and we won't fire a single bullet and shit like that. And now there's like, oh, well, what if we build the ethno-state without everyone getting hurt? What if we do it later down the line? And, what if we just wait for America to just collapse? And shit like, yeah, I think this is a lot more tame than the things that I personally used to hear.
I think that they aren't using that as like just a bullshit like response. I think what JF was saying is that they're learning how to debate better, and they're trying to like find more of a middle ground so their shit doesn't sound so extreme. I don't think it's a negative thing. Oh, and by the way, you said JF's 500-year plan.
Yeah, what
That's
is
not.
that?
Mad misrepresented, dude. Because
they say that in 500 years the white race will die, so or something like that.
Well, yeah. Metokur was talking about Sargon's 20-year couple decade plan to destroy the SJWs.
Andy, stop! It's a secret. What are you doing?
Oh fuck! Okay, I'm sorry. You're talking. Erase that part real quick.
We'll fix it in post.
Okay, fix it in post. Cool. Okay, sorry. Anyway, no, he doesn't have a 500-year plan. His statement is possibly in 500 years, white people won't be around. So we have to do what we have to do now to prevent that from happening. But start it now. Not like in 500 years we have a plan. It's if we don't do anything now, in 500 years,
I still
shit might be fucked
ridiculous.
up.
I
think it's before 500 years. If you think about it, with birth rates, the way birth rates are right now, and the way fucking everyone, in North America are just handing over everything to the leftists, and obviously there is a pushback now. Finally, it could get worse. You know what I mean? So that was his exact.
By the way, did you hear Sargon's plan, Jim? Because he told it to JF, and this is why the police was contacted for him.
No,
impossible. It's a secret. It's a secret. Impossible. It's a secret.
No, he actually explained it.
Okay,
was that the one where he said "fuck Jewish women" and take their money?
Absolutely, it's like the Tariq plan. The Jewish conspiracy of replacing white people, but switched around.
But wouldn't that make you a Jew?
What?
No. You just
you're Jewish if your mother's Jewish. No, V. That's the most retarded shit I've ever heard of.
Hey, listen,
you're considered a Jew if your mother's a Jew. That just makes more sense. What the fuck is he talking about?
Well, listen, Jim.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of. V. Come on.
Wait, can you clarify this?
At one
so
point,
I know what's going on.
That down the line. But listen, Jim, right? You're doing the plan. You found a nice woman that's a person of color, a minority, right? And you're going to whiteify the children, that they're going to be more white rather than Asian.
Yeah,
and you need to teach your kids
let me stop you there. I watched Bulworth in the 90s, okay? I've heard the secret plan. That's literally his fucking speech. That's his speech at Bulworth, is we just got to keep fucking till we're all mulatto.
Most underrated fucking Will Beatty movie. Fucking ever. That was good.
Yeah, but I've heard this. This isn't a secret plan. This is a movie from the 90s.
Is it? I think it's in Mein Kampf. I think it's in Mein Kampf where Hitler goes around and he says that wherever German soldiers went, they improved the genes of that particular population.
This is amazing. So
his
solution is to make more Jews. That's brilliant.
All right. Plan or whatever it's called.
Wait, V, is he being? He's obviously being hyperbolic when he says that.
No, he was trolling. He was absolutely
Okay. Fair enough. So you don't know the plan.
Like an argument.
Just tell us the plan. V. Between us, normal. I won't say shit. Metokur, Tonka, failure won't say shit. Just tell us the plan.
Well, it's just a troll. That
between us.
Right. So the idea is that it's a troll that the alt-right, the people in the center, and the progressives.
No, dude. I mean the actual plan. Just tell us the actual.
Well, if everyone does what Jim does, right? They find a woman of color and they have kids with her, and the kids are going to be more white, and Jim is going to educate his kids to date another decent white girl from a respectable white family. He's going to give white privilege to the whole race, and then, right, a person of color who doesn't do this is actually doing child abuse for not giving white privilege to her kids.
Sargon's plan.
No. V, you're mischaracterizing my plan. I'm going to make a Happa army of Elliot Rodgers and make my empire. What the fuck are you talking about?
Happy gentlemen, damn it. Happy gentlemen.
Supreme gentlemen are going to take over the United States.
But you don't need to do that, Jim, if everyone gets white, right? It's going to be one earth with white people. It's going to be Africa is going to be a good place. You're going to have food, democracy, white culture all over. Didn't you hear that genes and cultures are tied together? So basically, there's going to be no more.
That's adorable. I love your geopolitics, but Africa is going to be Chinese in about another 3 decades. What are you talking about? They've already taken over the East Coast, for fuck's sake.
But now you're being a liberalist, mate. Now you're just trying to argue, against race, and you don't understand that people are a collective.
No, I'm telling you, the race that's going to be reigning over Africa is going to be Asian, not black.
Well, that's why you need to send. That's why you need to send like 10 golden ones into China to start seducing their women and have more children over there.
I need to know the secret plan. I really do. I need to know the secret plan.
That's not listening.
G, I'll help you out. Just tell me the fucking plan. What is
you're thinking like a liberalist cock.
Andy, damn it.
I want to know and see if it's worth it. No, I want to see if it's worth it. If it's worth even waiting, like holding my breath for this plan. Because it sounds like you're going to destroy the SJWs in what? 20 years?
If there's going to be white people all over the world and it's going to be done legally and consensually, you just seduce women of color and you're going to have more white kids, and those kids are going to have kids with other white kids. Eventually,
this is not his plan.
Getting more racism.
This is not his plan. This is not his plan. This is not Sargon's plan. Fuck other races of people.
Just have kids with other people of color. Eventually, there's going to be white people everywhere. Going to be the best. Like, what is the alt-right argument against it? Go on, tell me.
You know what? I'll give you an argument against it. Okay. I'm not even an ethno-nationalist. I'll give you a fucking argument against it.
Tell it.
All right. Imagine you're a painter.
All right.
You've got the primary colors. Right?
Okay.
You mix them together. Do you still have the reds, the blues, and the yellows? Well, yeah. I mean, they're still there, but they're not really there.
But then after you mix them together, you add another dash of white, and then you add another dash of white to that, and another dash of white, and another dash of white, and eventually it's going to be white.
How do you think you make black, V? Have you ever painted before? You're gonna
I actually didn't paint before, but
No, wait. This is a brilliant.
We're talking about genetics.
No. You've got a brilliant analogy. Let's follow that through. Okay. So you mix 2 colors together. Let's take yellow and blue. You got a little color there, and your solution to get it back to blue is just to keep adding more blue.
Well, if we're talking genetics and we're not actually using the color analogy, every person in the world has mixed ancestry, and if you're just going to have sex with white people over and over again down the gene line, you're going to be like 99% white, and you're going to have like that 1% spread into whatever genes your ancestors came from.
So how many dickings is it going to take before that black chick and her kids turn white, V?
Well, I understand I understand it's 500 years until the white race dies off. So if people keep doing it constantly, like for 500 years, I think we're going to be safe.
Okay, V. Okay, I understand you're mocking JF's plan or idea, right?
I'm actually taking the white genocide and I'm flipping it around. Like, this is what I'm doing.
Okay, no. I understand that you're doing that. All right, fair enough. Now, with your plan to destroy SJWs, right? You guys haven't even given us a hint of what that may be.
There's going to be white people all over the world. There's not going to be racism. There's not going to be white people. Everyone will have white people.
You're joking. See? Again, you're joking. So
okay, you want me to be serious? You want me to be serious?
Yes, for
okay.
1 second. For 1 second.
So the way of destroying a culture is by using a counterculture. And I talked with Jim about this. It's only when people as a whole take a different culture in mind that you are going to be able to push the current one. And in the case of this culture, it's coming from universities. I already gave the example of Berkeley University suffering majorly because people are aware of what's going on and they're not sending their kids there and they're defunding the university. You have another one, Missouri. A lot of these universities that are being exposed, capitalism does its job. The economy does work. They're being defunded. People aren't going there. Their professors are being fired. Their departments are being shut down. It's not authoritarian. It's within the law.
Okay, so you're gonna go and have talks there?
Well, for instance, like Milo Yiannopoulos went to Berkeley, right? And people didn't expect to see a terrorist organization dressed in black setting fire to that shit. They didn't expect to see university professors using bike locks to crack people's skulls. And all of that is because Milo, a gay Jewish person married with a black man, went there and he was labeled a Nazi, and that's how deranged those people were. Yeah, I think it's a really good way of pushing back against this current culture just by being there, by being the presence and causing people to chimp out.
And it will take about 20 years of doing that until it's dismantled, or maybe more or less.
the current culture didn't happen overnight. Like this is what you need to understand. It's an organized effort in order to push for a culture, and the only way to push it back is also through an organized effort.
All right, fair enough. Okay, I getcha. So,
by the way, Jim,
why did you call my channel medium-sized drama channel? Piece of trash.
It was in a banter I was having with a person from the alt-right who said that they're winning, that they're taking over the internet, and everyone else is going to be pushed aside. And I was just using it as banter, right?
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
I was like, yeah, you just took over a YouTube channel, and took over by like you're allowed to have your Talking Heads platform there, right?
Oh, can I interrupt for a second?
Yeah.
Could everybody in chat give an F? We've lost someone. Darkside Phil has been banned off Twitch. So
No.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Put an F in the chat for Phil. He could really use your love and support.
Am I the only one who feels bad about this? Like, and by the way, Jim, your Brightside Bob videos, I wish you'd make more of them. God damn, like you streaming him playing, what was it? Bloodborne. I think that was excellent. And his cooking videos, Jesus fucking Christ. I amuse the hell out of my girlfriend with those.
It's so funny.
But not forgotten. I don't know what Phil's gonna do now, but I have a feeling it's gonna be a massive meltdown.
It was so funny watching him suck.
Like he snapped at you for exposing the catfish thing, and I thought you did him a kindness by doing it.
What are you gonna do?
Nuts.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
A little bit nuts.
By the way, Devo Shortfat Otaku wants to send a message to Jim. He paid a super chat for it, and I didn't send it.
Send a message, Capo.
Yeah. Tell Jim I wasn't interested in manipulating him and making a JF video. I was just want to have a laugh at his expense. I've been following Jim a while, and I know this type of tactics wouldn't get him to make a video.
Well, I guess say thank you for the money, Reddit, V, because you got paid for that.
Thank you for the money.
Why was fucking Darkside Phil? Like, what was the exact thing?
I have no idea. No, somebody just sent me a link and I went and looked at it. My channel's gone.
Probably masturbating on stream. The retroactive banning.
They put their new policies in place. I know a lot of Twitch people are scared shitless right now about what's going to happen. Like, people are locking down everything.
I told Brittany to hop on YouTube ASAP.
Hold on. Does Phil actually do anything against terms of service? Like, I know he's a fucking dipshit, but does he actually?
Well, he did jack off on stream.
That's probably in the terms of service. Good.
Yeah, but hold on. That was ages ago. Like, did he do anything?
Oh, it doesn't matter. No. The new Twitch rules are if you do anything on Twitch or outside of Twitch that they don't like, they'll ban you.
It's very
even retroactive. Even retroactive.
No, retroactive and outside.
Even retroactive. Yeah. So basically, if you've done it before, then you are also.
So do they want no people on Twitch anymore? Jesus fucking Christ! Like he did it by accident. Obviously, he didn't.
Obviously, yeah. No, I'm not fucking defending those. They're fucked, man. I'm telling you, Twitch is going to be fucked. They're gonna have like no one streaming. Because when I was doing my speedruns there, I was swearing and saying horrible shit whenever I died all the time. I don't know. Like I would definitely be banned if I was on there doing a speedrun.
Well, yeah, I know. Harmful, from what I understand, shut down. He took down all his videos. Cleaned his Twitter, like shut down everything because he was freaked out about it. I know other Twitch streamers that are doing the same fucking thing.
They want to create an environment where people don't have any more banter in video games. It's like you just play a video game and you're acting like you're a gentleman, at the...
Yeah, that's so boring.
IRL shit. Doesn't the big names like the Andy Milonakis, he's always talking about other streamers. Like, are they going to shut them down?
Oh, the black community that are playing fighting games. Holy shit, like every one of them is going to get shut down.
How the fuck can you play a fighting game and not say, what is this?
Yeah.
The guys say like digger every 30 seconds. They use digger as a punctuation sign. Okay.
I do that, and I'm white.
We might have some good news. It might only be a 24-hour ban and not a permanent one.
Phew. Oh, thank God.
I honestly
want to watch him play some Grand Theft Auto.
Like, there's two reasons I don't want DSP off the internet. I legitimately feel bad for him. Like, I know people might say, dude, it's like, what, compassionate. But no, like, legitimately, the guy made such idiot decisions that he is in this position right now. And secondly, he's really funny to watch. Not his channel, but the videos that other people make about him.
I think just watching him in general is funny. Like, him playing Grand Theft Auto. was probably like some of the most entertaining things I've ever seen in my entire life. Because he just doesn't know how to play. He doesn't know how to open a door. Doesn't know how to do anything. Whenever he dies, he's just like, "Oh, fucking game is glitched," and you just laugh.
He makes me feel like I'm good at video games.
I think he's exaggerating that. Honestly, like I think
maybe that's his thing where like he knows people like to watch to hate him for sucking, so maybe but it's entertaining sometimes. Obviously, after a few streams, it just gets a little exhausting. So
I watched him in the beginning. He was one of the first Let's Players on YouTube, right? And that's why a lot of people watched him. And he was playing Street Fighter 4 back then when the game was new on PC, and I was trying to get into fighting game. He was decent, okay? He wasn't shit, but he wasn't good either. Like, he was somewhere in between. And you could see that he kind of guessed the game, but him constant complaining about lag, and like when he would beat an opponent, he would trash and act like he's God's gift to Street Fighter, and then when he would get beaten, it's always lagging him, and that got exhausting really fast.
Yeah. After a half an hour, you just want to be done with it.
What do you think about his cooking videos? Like his cooking
videos? No, I never watched any of those.
I think Jim suffered through it. His stomach through.
I am playing.
It was fun watching some of the stuff and making fun of it, but it got old quick. I did like maybe 5-6 streams on him, and then I was like, whatever.
I watched your Battlefield. I watched your Battlefield one, Jim, and like after 45 minutes of watching you watch him, I wanted to kill myself. On the him throwing a grenade in the same area for like 20 minutes, I'm like, how is Jim just watching this, right? He's just throwing a grenade at the same area where there's no one over and over. I'm like, oh, Jesus. But
that's part of the fun is he's fucking awful at video games. I mean, I'm sure he does. He plays up the complaining about him, but he is pretty fucking awful at actually playing.
I love when he was blaming his sniping on the pole, and he's like, "Why is that pole there?" And then you just go off for 5 minutes about how a pole that's not moving he's complaining about. Like, it's
to the left, half an inch to the right.
Here's a question for Jim. How much money would someone have to pay you to have a dinner with DSP that he cooked?
DSP
I'm not gonna meet fucking people in real life, so that would be...
No, okay. How much money would you pay if a DSP dinner that he cooked would be mailed at your house so you can eat it?
Oh, God.
The guy flushes fucking bacon grease down his toilet. I don't trust him to cook anything. He's like a less retarded version of Masiokas, right?
He is not.
He hasn't reached that level yet.
On that fucking place.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I don't know what he's gonna. Somebody said it was for e-begging, which I can't believe that he get a 24-hour ban for e-begging because that's all Twitch is.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that like you're on Twitch? Is like 70 bits?
He wanted to get like his girlfriend was sick and he wanted to get her to cook for him while she was sick, and I thought, okay, the reason he is doing this, I think his girlfriend wants it. Like, she would not eat his cooking. Like, if she's sick and she eats his cooking, it's going to kill her. So she would rather come with the flu, go into the kitchen and cook while the fat ass is playing video games just so that he doesn't have to cook for her.
I know he was making pretty good bank on Twitch. I mean, he was making pretty good money per day. It probably added up by the end of the month and the Patreon and stuff like that. So he transitioned right out of YouTube, but I don't know. If you get 3 24-hour bans, aren't you gone permanently from Twitch?
I don't think so. And I don't think he even reads his super chat.
I'm not sure.
No, I could have sworn, didn't Vente complain saying that, if she got one more ban from them, that she'd be permanently gone?
It might be a new thing that they have.
I don't know. I don't
like just to permanent.
Did it change his?
Honestly, Twitch just seems useless now. But I think of Twitch now, I'm just like, it's useless. Why don't like especially having a super chat on YouTube? Just stream your games on YouTube. Who cares?
Did the progressives took over? What the fuck happened? Like, why are these draconian laws all of a sudden?
Well, because you fucking Gamergate police didn't do your fucking job, did you?
I suppose. Well, I don't know. Like, the thing is, it's really dependent on this Del More lawsuit on Google. Like, if they win, it would probably cause a chain event so more people sue these companies. And if this keeps happening, this would be like a really interesting blow against the...
But who? Who exactly?
The suing Google, and he's saying that they were discriminating white males in it and shit like that. And if he manages to win, I don't know. It's really dependent. I hope he does. He already lost one trial, but there's another one on the way. So things aren't looking that great. But if he manages to win, then maybe other people will be willing to step up and sue these companies. Because I guarantee you, where there's like progressive CEOs and shit like that there are people being definitely oppressed. Like they were talking about, and I told this to Jim, they were forcing people to listen to furries that are dragonkin and how it is oppressive to live as a multi-planar being in Google, in a fucking corporation. It's like this is what they were putting their employers to listen to. And if you look at Breitbart, then you see the opinions that some members that went there anonymously and said what happened to them. Like a guy got punched in the face because he argued with the diversity officer. There was another person that was told that the only reason he got the job is because he has a dick. It's like working in this interesting environment. A lot of people will have lawsuits that can be brought up. And it will be costly for the company to maintain this parasitic industry, which is diversity, and to corporations like Google, like Twitch, like YouTube, like Facebook. Make it costly for them.
Yeah, no, I hear you. How about that when they were, I forgot what day exactly, they were like, subscribe to Black People Day on YouTube. Like shit like that. I don't know. I've been okay. I've been fine. I don't know. When I had Baked Alaska on, talking about his band, I was telling him how we do it. Like, when you joke about something, you have to always just say, yeah, you're joking, or sort of like, know certain things, but acknowledge that.
I don't think he was banned for not, adhering to the rules you do. I think it's pretty obvious that Anglin's on a blacklist, that any channel Anglin goes on is going to get hit.
Yeah, that's. I was telling him that too. It just seems like either like targeted, which I don't agree it would be, because he's already had streams with Tariq Nasheed. I can see Tariq Nasheed's people at least trying to flag him, stuff like that. But yeah, it was the Anglin thing was the main the
eternal
thing I was
Anglin.
thinking about too. Yeah, but I was still telling him you still have to sort of hint, wink, wink, certain jokes. Just don't just
Mate,
drop
I am willing to bet money that the reason super chats are censored are because of your streams, Ed.
100%.
I am willing.
Hey, look, I'm fine with that though. Like if that was, because I think Kraut was the one who's like, Andy's gonna get super chats banned. Well, I got him censored, which if that's the extent of what happened, fine. I'm okay with that. That is totally cool in my books. And if people are angry at me, sorry, apologize. But at least we still have super chats and offensive, controversial streams.
I have a question for you, Jim, and I think the chat is going to love it.
Yeah, go ahead.
If Kraut wants to come back on YouTube, and he actually talked about this, how would he be able to do? Like, what would your advice be? And serious advice, just 100% serious advice. Okay,
I've already answered this question, V. I answered this question. I've said this. I think I said this in a stream with Andy and shit when they were saying, "Well, if he apologized and he came back, if you want to come back, just fucking. It's the fucking internet."
Well, what do you think will happen though? Like, if he just comes back tomorrow and makes a video on Islam or some shit?
If he comes back and makes a video on Islam, he's probably going to get shit because people are going to want to fuck with him.
So
have you seen
if he's got the balls to walk through it, he'll be fine. If he doesn't,
he's going to have to do the same thing that you were going to have to do, V. He's going to have to learn to know.
So just ignore it.
Well, yeah. Like if you think about it, like if you look at his most recent video, hit the comments, hit most recent, and then people are just first of all laughing at the fact that he didn't block the comments, but they're just trashing him, and that's the shit you're going to have to deal with until I guess it fades or it never fades. It's like DSP, for example. A lot of people still hate him no matter what, so he'll have to deal with it. That's the
what I told him is like, mate, find a new audience, just make different type of videos, like I don't know, make history videos or make some shit, and gather a new audience.
People will still go and hate him.
Of course, they will, but he will at least get new people in that probably don't know about his.
They'll know when every other comment explains it to him.
Or just deal with it. Just fucking go through.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the comments of people who watch me like hate me. Even my newest stream, people bashing me for changing my style and for not bashing SJWs anymore. Like it's just constant Andy, low IQ piece of shit Andy. Why is he here? Blah. I just do it. Like I just go with it. I don't care. In fact, if they hate on me, they're still commenting. They're still watching, so I'll take it. I'm gonna fuck.
Can you stop telling people about our personal DMs?
You're being tased, failure.
Sorry?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Tonka. Tonka. You know what? I fucking, okay, remember the whole, you know, okay, well, obviously Jeff Holiday nonstop, Sofane nonstop, right? And then we were talking about how Sofane always trashing me, blah, blah, blah. And then you were asking, hey, Andy, would you have Sofane on your stream to talk about this shit, right? Even though we did the blood sports debate, which was a fucking sweep. It was just destruction. So I get a bunch of fucking messages from different people DMing me. I don't know, about like 10 people. Sofane apparently has been trolling me, and he's like, I have a secret plan. In 2 weeks, I'm going to go on war. And I've been trying to build up evidence. So he's been being a dick on Twitter to get me to snap, to trick me into snapping, I suppose, to get me on my own channel. And there's like DMs of him like, he's fun, right?
He's trying to bait you, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's been baiting me the whole, and all I've been saying is fuck Sofane. He's annoying me because he just nonstop tweets about me. He's like, I got him. Yeah, okay, if you tweet about me 19 times in the span of 4 weeks, yeah, I might snap a little bit. So I spoke to JF about this, and JF's like, Andy, we already had the stream about internet blood sports, so no stream about internet blood sports, especially if it's baiting. And I'm like, all right, fair enough. So Sofane, you trying to trick me to, I don't know, embarrass me into being upset, which I'm upset all the time. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about this?
The amazing French Canadian has laid down the edict.
I don't know, Andy.
More fake arguments in the public space.
Are you gonna be a little bitch and run away from Sofane? Are you gonna?
No. I'll talk to him.
Maybe talking to him. Sit here then.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say, because I have to know, like, is this about internet blood sports? Because, like, here's the last stream. I don't know if you watched it, Jim. I know you were upgrading your stuff or some bullshit, but this was the last stream. I'm fucking ranting monkey. You guys a little bit unprofessional sometimes. People find it funny. Yeah, well, it isn't really a progress stuff. Okay, but it's entertaining and we have cool debates. He's like, well, I like your stuff, but, you know, that's like, it was an hour of that. I was going, what's your fucking point? In fact, Yosef was like, you know what? I'm sorry. He apologized. He said, I like internet blood sports. And he signed up for the next one.
Recruiting drive. Jesus.
So I can just say, well, I could see, like, I want to talk to Sofane. I don't care. If he's baiting me, fine. But if he hops on my show and it's just 5 minutes of him being like, haha, Andy, you snapped. And it's me like,
but
yeah,
you can kick him, like, you can,
but then, I'm in the middle, then it's just me and JF sitting there like, now we have to change the entire show while we're live.
Yeah, I guess.
I have to have some sort of topic, I guess, backup. Maybe I'll take calls or something. I don't know.
You can call him at the end of the show, though, and be like, okay, what is it you want? Okay, and is that it? Okay, bye.
The chat.
True, fair enough.
Spamming shit from the chat. They are saying that there was a stream about you last night.
Of course there was. Who streamed it? What? Sofane probably.
No,
Jeff Holiday.
I think they said it was on their channel that they were streaming about this. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't know what they said. So I mean, they could have.
Who though?
No, I think they. fuck, I have to scroll back.
Andy, you can't say that they're trying to bait me into reacting and then be so eager to see what they're saying to react. What are you doing?
I'm a curious motherfucker. That's
Worst Goldberg ever.
Hey,
I'm a curious motherfucker.
You wanna know who tweeted about you recently?
What?
We need to run a
Who?
fucking search on.
I think I'm real tweeted about you 30 minutes ago, saying that a music channel is more entertaining than Warski Live. But remember, they aren't constantly thinking about you.
Well,
okay.
This is
music
why
channel?
Andy
Cool.
needs to add music. You need to
That's
add music.
cool.
To your channel.
Yeah, you know what? I have some OBS stuff in the works with like an intro and blah blah blah. But you know, I know you're being sarcastic about the music thing, but if he finds a music channel entertaining, that's fine.
I'm being for real. Yeah, that's the tweet that he put out.
No. I'm saying about like V saying I should add music to my channel to make it entertaining for I Think I'm Real. Hey, if I Think I'm Real, I think my channel's not entertaining. I don't think I've never watched one of his videos in full before, so I guess it just goes both ways. And I don't think he should shut his channel down. He should. I'm sure people do find it entertaining. So yeah. Have fun. I think I'm real.
Hey V, so are you gonna face anybody in the Kumite in the future, or are you done with Kumite?
I don't think Kumite is the problem, honestly. So yeah, I mean, I'll probably try to stay away from this for a while. But you know, if there's something interesting going on, I won't say no.
There's two people that want to challenge you.
Who?
Yeah.
Who? Are they pulling it out of their ass?
One you
Hold on, type him over.
I think it's the strawman guy. I invited him to my channel and he said he doesn't want to, so it's like, okay, so you're not interested in you don't.
Why? Hold on. All right, why would he not do that? He was trying to talk to you for like a week.
Yeah, he said that he's into blood sports or shit like that. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not interested. If you wanna, like, I was literally streaming right when he said that, and it's like
in the side chat.
Yeah, if you want to comment, you can comment on my channel, and he didn't want to.
There's the other guy in the side.
I don't know who one of them is. All right,
director, I can also have on my channel. Like I had him on my stream before. He's a nice guy. I completely.
Well, if this is your last go on the Kumite, you might as well go out with a bang and do one of them.
No, because I promised a friend I'll play Street Fighter.
About 2-on-1.
If Strawman wants, he can come on my channel. Why is he being a pussy? Why? If this is about me and he has legitimate concerns, come on my channel.
Yeah. How did it feel like to be kicked by your chair?
I watched the GIF again, and it is amazing. I wish it was someone else, but if it had to be me, it had
what
to be me.
happened? What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? A lot of people are saying you're a faker.
There is this setting on the chair where it allows you to wobble it, and it was placed on one, and when I moved forward, I got kicked.
A wobble setting?
Yeah, I don't know how to call it.
A lot of people are saying you're a phony, that you faked that.
Is there a conspiracy now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, phony? Like, what is he calling someone?
Is there a guy with a gun that's going to come into my house to see if the chair is wobbly or not? Is that going to happen now? Is it going to be on Alex Jones? I don't know.
I wouldn't be saying that. Even hyperbolically.
It's completely fake. I agree.
CNN wants him off of fucking YouTube, so don't talk about him on here.
Well, Jim is here. What is your opinion, Jim? Did I fake it or not? Because you were there with me in the stream.
You were the only one who could actually see the fall, because on video, like, it cuts to you, and then when it cuts back, you just hear him clack and he's in the floor.
This is why I'm asking Jim. He's the only one who can confirm.
He's the only one who fucking saw anything.
No, I wasn't watching the video until I heard you make an oof noise. I don't know if it was a pratfall or not.
Damn.
I can't tell you. If people think it's a pratfall, it's a pratfall. I can't help you with this.
There was another chair on the grassy knoll, Jim.
Oh shit!
There's a second chair.
Maybe I'll start a prank channel soon. I'll start a prank channel and go around, faking these if I'm still good at it. Or actually, I'm bad at it if people already call it. So
they took him out from the book depository back there.
All right.
The fall is legit. I genuinely fell from my chair, by the way.
Rip and pepperoni jam. Hopefully you recover good enough. But I got to jump. I've got a multiplayer game I'm supposed to be at. But Yeah,
Have
yeah.
fun.
Gonna go play.
What
Gonna go
game do
raise
you
some.
fucking play?
Gonna go raise some women's dinosaurs. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. Take it easy, guys.
Take it easy. Just
Peace.